Hey there gardeners, Chris here, and I'm here with my Atherton raspberry. So this is a Queensland native Australian raspberry. They are probably not as impressive as the traditional raspberries that most people will be familiar with. However, with it being a native choice, I felt like I should give this a go. Now, the big irony of putting in the Atherton raspberry into this bed with a boysenberry down the other end was that I put this in and then I realized we've actually got one growing over in a section of the garden which is a bit bushy, and the one over in the garden has flowered and fruited, and I gotta say the fruit is okay. It's just, at least from that plant, it is not on par with a regular raspberry. It's certainly not on par with a mulberry. It's not as sweet, not as flavoursome. It's okay, it's all right. And this particular plant, the big problem with our Atherton raspberry, which I'm giving it a last chance. I mean, it's been in a year maybe, but it keeps budding and no fruit. The fruit just shrivels up and kind of dies off before it turns into, or even the bud just dries up and falls off. And I'm really not happy with this plant. It is spiky. If you brush against it, it catches on all your clothes. It'll tear your skin open really, really easily. That's not a problem if it's a productive plant. Maybe I've messed up the fertilizing of these garden beds, and that's meant that this has kind of just tried to grow insanely but hasn't fruited. But the fact that it's been covered in buds multiple times and they just die off and we're left with no fruit or no berries has meant that I'm really looking at this plant and thinking to myself, you're on the list, mate. You are definitely on the way out unless you produce something amazing. Now we've got some little flower buds on it at the moment, and if it produces something to us, then that's good. If not, it's going to be the arduous and difficult job of killing this plant, because the one other thing is that, as most people know, raspberries are quite invasive, and that's certainly true with this little raspberry here, and it's been popping up around the garden bed. Now, that's not too much of a problem. I'm happy to really chop it back and just tear it out until I get rid of it, but this has been quite the disappointment. And I guess probably the lesson learned is, if you're planting a raspberry, don't plant it anywhere near the rest of your garden beds or anything like that. Just find it a spot separate, maybe try and contain it in a garden bed where it's not going to be able to escape. And yeah, certainly there's no reason not to have raspberries, but this is not impressing me, and I think it's going to go, but we'll see.